Hello everyone and welcome back. We had our Unit 2 test yesterday. I hope everybody studied up and did as good as they could do on that. I will be getting that into the gradebook soon. Remember, there are some retries there, so if you're not happy with your score, take a look back at your notes, study up again, and then go back and give it another try. So today we're going to be moving into expressions and equations. So we talked a little bit about expressions before and we did some evaluating with them. So expressions, remember, it contains numbers and or variables and at least one operation. So remember, expressions here do not have an equal sign or an answer after the equal sign. So we have some examples of an expression down here. 2x plus 3, there's no equal sign there, so it is an expression. You might be thinking, this 3/4 here, why is that an operation? Well, why is that an expression? It doesn't have an operation. Well, remember, that's a division happening right there. So 3/4 is a perfectly good expression. 2 squared minus 4, once again, an expression. So we have all expressions here. And same thing with this negative w here. Well, why is that an expression? Where's the operation? Well, this minus sign in front of it, the negative sign, is basically telling us we are taking away w from something. So it's a perfectly good expression. Same thing with, let's say, 24. Well, you may say there's no operation, but this is positive, so it's really a plus 24. So numbers by themselves are perfectly good expressions, I'm sorry. Now we're moving to equations. So equations will contain numbers and or variables in at least one operation, just like an expression, but an equation does have an equal sign. Sorry, I forgot that. Let me look it up real quick. Does have an equal sign or an answer. There we go. Sorry about that. Quick little wait. So what do you mean by an answer? Well, it has our expression here before the equal sign. Equal sign tells us an equation, and y would be the answer to that equation. So that's what it means when it says it has an answer. All right, so to simplify or evaluate, remember, means to find the answer. So we're going to classify these as either expressions or equations. So number one, all we have to do here is look for an equal sign. So we have an equal sign for number one, so that would make this an equation. There's an equal sign for number two, so once again, an equation, and that's all we're searching for here. Number 4 here, 0 minus 3, well, there's no equal sign and there's no answer after that equal sign, so this is just a simple expression. And from there, this should be relatively quick because that's all we're looking for is that equals. No equals here, so it's an expression. We have an equal sign here, so that is an equation. Expression because no equal sign. Expression because no equal sign. 3n is an expression. 34 divided by s, whatever s is, well, that's an expression. 3 plus 2 plus 1, no equal sign, so it's an expression. And 3 times 2 equals 6, well, we've got that equal sign there, so this is an equation. All right, so now we are going to be looking at kind of visual models and how we would write either equations or expressions from looking at them. So we have some variables here. So remember, a variable is just a symbol to represent a value we don't know. So it tells us heart is equal to x, and so heart equal to x and diamond equal to 1. So we could represent that by going x plus 4 being, well, there's the 1 heart for heart being x. And then we've got 4 diamonds here to represent the 4 that we have from this guy here. Same kind of thing if we're writing an equation from this. These things are still equal to what they were. So x plus 4, well, there's our x, and then our 4 diamonds is our plus 4. And we need to finish off equals 2. So remember, diamond is equal to 1, so 2 diamonds would be equal to 2 there. Alright, so let's give these a try. So it's telling us scissors is equal to y, and triangle is equal to -1. So let's take a look here. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 scissors. So that's going to be 4 y's. And 1 triangle, which is -1. So 4y minus 1 is how we would write this expression here. Now we have an equal sign, so we know we're going to be writing an equation here. So let's count out our -1. So we have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10, -11, -12. So we're just following along with what's written to make it easy on ourselves. -12 is equal to, well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6y, because we have 6 of those scissors, and 1, 2, 3 negatives, so -3. And there is our equation from this. So I don't know what to call this here, but we know that that is equal to -c, and a telephone is equal to 2. So first up we have an equation, so we're just going to follow along. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys. So if 5 is -c, well, then we have -5c. And 2 telephones, so a telephone is worth 2, so we have 2 and 4. -5c plus 4 equals, and a telephone is 2, so we have 2, 4, 6, and 8. That is equal to 8. And finally, our last expression to do, well, we've got one of these guys here, so that will be -c, because we just have 1. And then a telephone is 2, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. -c plus 10. No equal sign, so it's not an equation, so we just have our expression for it there. Alright, so today was pretty quick here. Hopefully this will be relatively simple. So our independent practice starts on this. So on your separate sheet of paper, start with this 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. And then the rest of the assignment will be located in the assignment tab for 3-1 in your Canvas modules. So make sure you include these problems for this independent practice on that, and then get done the rest with it and turn that in, and you'll be all set for 3-1. Thanks, and have a great day.